Howdy, everybody. It's your pal Misty. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. It is time for your Monday night live stream. It is the first of the month, which means it's time to chat about your non scale victories. So, thanks for being here. Happy Monday. Welcome to June. We're already a couple days into it, but that's the way it worked out for us this month. So, it's the first of the month. We're going to do non-scale victories for anyone who may be new or may be catching the replay. Non-scale victory is something that you accomplished in the month of May that has absolutely nothing to do with how much you weigh. Which rhymed. Look at me rhyming on a Monday even. Hey, what you going to do about it? So thank you to everyone who has been able to join so far. Let's check the chat. Cheryl, it's time, Cheryl. thanks for continuing to try to join. I appreciate when y'all try to be here, and I know the times. I'm trying to stay with 6:00 always. I know everybody does different times. It can get confusing, and then you got to do time zones, and it's tricky. Hey, Tia, thanks for being here. Hey, Kirsten. Oh, everybody, I figured out. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. Then it won't be a secret. Hello, Marcy. How are you? I hope you're feeling okay, Marcy. Yeah, we're all here with our comfy clothes on. That's right. That's the secret that I'm about to share. Oh, there's Mary. Hey, Mary. Thanks for being here. It's bunko night. That's okay. I like you, and I hope we win. Go ahead and put your non-scale victory down in the chat then, so that we can make sure that I maybe remember to talk about it before the before the evening's over. So first off, let me tell you all what I learned, just because it's not important, but super funny, and it gives people time to join on a Monday night. And I left the door open. Dang it. I left Itchy and Scratchy are going to be here with us tonight. We've all been itching and scratching. We're all a little bit allergic to this new place. Anyway, so we were having a random conversation in the Fit Squad chat, but we were talking about when we put on comfy clothes, and I'm like, I kind of always wear comfy clothes because all my clothes are comfortable. I was like, sometimes I'll put on workout clothes after I take a shower, after a workout. I have zero plans of working out again, but the clothes are real comfortable. That's what happened today. This is not what I worked out in, but these are workout clothes, and I've been wearing them. And well, actually, the shorts are new. I think they could be workout shorts, though. I wore a pair yesterday to our walk, and because they're great. I got them at Costco. I'm not gonna lie, I got them at Costco. They're Costco shorts, but they're so great. I should show you all my shorts. Let me show you all my new shorts. Well, you can't really see them. I mean, they're dark, but so they're like a spandex polyester blend, like a workout kind of gear. They're technically a cargo pant, which I have heard is back in style. I don't know if that's true. And I don't care, but super comfortable. They're good for walking. They're good for working out. They're good for doing nothing. And I put a polo on and I've dressed them up like fancy. They're wonderful. I love them. Which also leads to a non-scale victory, but we'll get back to that one. Anyway, so we were talking about all of our comfortable clothes, and Coach said that she sometimes changes workout wear like 3 or 4 times a day because she works out with different people and doing different things like 3 or 4 times a day. And I was like, oh, that's a lot of laundry. So you mean to tell me if I work out, as soon as I'm done, I change out of those clothes and I put on other clothes. That's true. I do that. I only do that once a day though. If I ever start doing this more often and I got to change, I figured it out. Coaches aren't salty because they want you to work harder for no reason at all or for your own good. But if they're going to have to do that much laundry, everybody's sweating. That's definitely my takeaway from that. Because if y'all are going to make me do laundry 3 or 4 times a day to be working out with different people throughout the day, at some point, I'm going to be salty. And we're all going to sweat about it. That's all that I have to say about that. So that's the trick. Coaches aren't really salty. They just have to do too much laundry to stay healthy and not gross. Anyway, okay, let's go back to the chat. Sorry. Deanna's here. Hello, Deanna. Thank you for joining. Oh, the sunburn is getting better, Marcy. That's great. Burning is my least, like, they always say, what's the one way you wouldn't want to die? I wouldn't want to burn. I don't want to burn ever. I hate it. I wear sunscreen. I am one of the lucky ones that, even if I do burn, I keep color. So hopefully I don't burn as bad the next time. But man, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. That's why I had that spot on my side and it burned it. And it was not pleasant. Mama's here. Hey, Mama. Thanks for joining. Mary, I'm sure you have a non-scale victory. I'm certain. And if you don't come up with one, I'll come up with one for you. So come up with one. How many squats did you do? Okay. I'm not saying you have to use that one, but I'll give you one just in case. Cheryl says non-scale victory I love you. Love you, friend. Is being able to full keto for a week. Yeah, very good, Cheryl. And I know that makes you feel a lot better too when you're able to stick with the foods that make you feel the best. But sometimes nothing makes you feel good and you have to eat foods that will sustain you until you can get to a point where you can eat things that, will make you feel better when you have physical issues with eating, which I know you do, Cheryl. So, hey, Richard, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. If y'all don't know Richard, you should go check him out. He does like ultra everything, in my opinion. He does like massive workouts. He was on a skier for like 4 hours one day. That's a mental thing for me. I'm going a lot. Just even thinking about running for that, doing anything for that long, and my brain just goes, peace out. Like, that's too long to do anything. Maybe we need to talk about that one day too, because that's part of my problem with running is it takes so long. I was just telling the Discord today, still, even to this day, and I think I've said this maybe in a video or in a live stream before, about 25 minutes into every workout, Pete's like, we should stop. We can't do this anymore. It's a lot. We've been standing up a long time. Maybe we should sit down. Every time, like every workout, Pete's just there going, this is stupid. We should quit. Now, mainly, I just ignore him. I used to tell him to shut up and sit down in the corner. And like I had to talk back to him so that I could keep going. Now I'm just like, oh God, he's still here. Everybody just ignore him. So we're all just ignoring Pete in the back, telling me that I can't do it right. But I think maybe he does win if it gets to an hour, and I think I should quit because it's an hour and I'm done. Coach, what do I do about that? We need to talk about that. Maybe not right now, though. We'll get on to talking about other stuff. Anyway, Richard is great. I love you, Richard. Thanks, Coach. She says, I look so good. Awesome shorts. Thanks. So my non-scale victory with the shorts is they're a size 32, which means now that I'm down over 20 pant sizes. So does that equate to inches, like 20 inches? Technically, probably more than that, because, I mean, I guess I can go ahead and admit this out loud online, too. I've told people, but so sometimes, like, people say things, and I'm like, I don't really know what that means. I don't really understand. Well, so recently, within, like, the last several months, I can feel my hip bones, and so now I understand where my hips are and where my waist is, and it is not where I thought. They're totally separate, and my waist is smaller than my hips. And so if you pull the pants up to where they actually go, you can wear different sizes. Technically, I put these pants on. When I tried them on, I know I was heavier. I haven't said in an official video, but since y'all are here for the live, I did do a weigh-in on the 1st of June, and I was up to, where's my phone? 180. I don't know what I've done with my phone. 182.4 or something like that. I don't know. A lot. It was a lot. I was up a lot. I was like in the 180s something. But I had talked about it in a Fit Squad workout. That's where I talked about it because Lisa had asked about a goal weight, which for those of you who've been following me here long enough, I don't have one of those. because I don't know what one would be. I haven't been at a low weight ever. I started growing and then got into the 300 pounds and stopped, and then fluctuated a couple of times from there. Like, I never had a healthy, sustainable, maintainable weight. I mean, I had one, but I didn't keep it. So I don't know what it is anyway. So she had asked me, and I was telling her that, and I was telling her that I was in the 180s, which meant I was up over 10 pounds from what my lowest is, which my lowest was a 168, which means it's 14 pounds different. But I spent the month moving. On the weekends, I'd probably eat out on Saturday and Sunday, even though I was still making, better choices. I might have like a taco salad, or I did have Schlotzsky's. It was delicious because I love their sourdough bread, and sourdough bread doesn't impact me as much, right? And then I got sick, and then my body decided to flare out, which we've talked about, which, by the way, if you're suffering with that and it's itching because of the scabs, Kirsten, Aquaphor's been great. Mom, Aquaphor. I can't believe we didn't try that before. We should have tried that before because it's been great. My skin just soaks it up though. Like, I'm like, seriously, you shouldn't be able to soak up that much. But it does, but it keeps it not dry. And so I don't pick at it, which is great. So I don't make it worse. Anyway, I'm all over the place tonight. I'm having such a good time. So am I worried about the extra weight? No. We're here to talk about non-scale victories because we don't care about stuff like that, right? So one of the things that is a non-scale victory is, even though I was at my heaviest, I bought these shorts. They was a little tight then. They already fit fine now. I can already tell that I've dropped, I don't know how much because I haven't weighed, but I'd be willing to bet I'm already down to maybe 175, 178. So I bet I've lost 5 pounds in the last 5 days, because here's what happened. Maybe I should check in with the chat. I'm going to check in with y'all, and then we'll talk about what's happened in the last couple of days. I feel amazing. But if you can't figure that out, I'm super happy. I'm lighter than air. Like, my life is wonderful right now. So if you're here for that, hooray, let's do it. Well, let me check in with the chat. Tia says cute. They are cute shorts, right? I got one in every color. And yeah, I tried them on and when I say I tried them on in Costco, I mean like over the shorts that I was wearing in the Costco, right there by the shorts. They fit. Coach also says hi to Richard. Richard is part of the Fit Squad. He doesn't do workouts with us. He does intense workouts. I mean, Richard's in Texas. You never know. Maybe I'll work out with you one day, Richard. I am looking amazing. Thank you. And they are comfortable shorts. They're really comfortable. No, I don't want to start loving laundry. I've already talked about this. I don't hate it as much anymore. Once I figured out that it wasn't laundry that I hated, it was folding clothes that I hated. And so I just don't do that anymore. I just put them in the drawer because they're all workout clothes and they don't wrinkle. And the workout pants or even the fancy pants. Well, not fancy pants, but like I could dress these up or down shorts. Also wrinkle resistant. Look at me go. Hey, Desharia, thanks for being here. Hope everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Cheryl's getting caught up with everyone. Music works magic. That's a good tip. I do love music. In fact, you know what's kind of funny is, so for the last week, I exhaled like it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing, but y'all know if I listen and I listen and I listen and I listen, and then something in my brain will go, it's time, just do it. So I've been listening to Kirsten talk about outside workouts. I've been watching her lead outside workouts for almost a year. And I've got this place with a separate room to work out. And all week I've been working out outside, and I love it. It's great. It's so much fun out there. It's hot. It's humid. Even at 6:30 in the morning, it's already like 75 degrees, 98% humidity. I am a sweaty mess. I love working out outside. It's so much fun. But when I would work out in this room, we're all muted during our boot camp workouts, which are Monday through Friday. We don't talk because a lot of people on Zoom will use a smaller screen, and that way they can just see Kirsten. So I would play music. And now that I'm outside, I don't play music because I don't want my neighbors to have to hear all the music. But I think I may not care about that soon because I do kind of miss the music. So I will try that. And I do like a lot of your music choices, Richard. I've listened to some of your mixes while I work and stuff. I know you were working out. I was just working. They were good mixes. Okay, so Mary finally came up with a non-scale victory. Good job, girl. She completed the squat challenge with 1,000,000 squats. It wasn't 1,000,000, but legit 200 squats uninterrupted with weights. That's huge. I know. I did it too. It's hard. Plus, you did all them other squats all them other days. And then, of course, I work out with her. So we do all the squats on all the days, except for Sunday when we don't work out with her. Kirsten asked what genre of music. I know he likes techno. He's probably going to say that. Yeah, 20 sizes. Yeah, I've lost 100 and, well, right now, probably, what are we at? 160 pounds, 155 pounds. So I've definitely lost a person in some. Yeah, mainly techno. Yeah, I like electronic dance music, techno remixes of other music. I like working out to that. It's fun. Hello, Janine. Thanks for making it. I appreciate it. Hey, Fred. What you doing here? You never come to the live stream. How are you? I love you. Oh, Aretha's here. Hello, Aretha. Aretha, how's carnivore doing? Is it still going well for you? You still doing that? I feel like everybody who went to KetoCon came back and wanted to do carnivore. I don't know how that happened. I'm not hating on it by any means. I've done carnivore before. I'm just curious if it's still going well for you. Yes. That was the other one that I was hoping you would say. Once again, she got the news that she is cancer-free. Woo, woo, woo. That's very important. And a non-scale victory. All of your numbers are getting really good. You're doing amazing. Oh, Aretha says she needs my infectious laughter and positivity. It's been a rough couple of days. Well, I mean, you're in the right place because it's been an amazing couple of days for me. Let me share. Am I caught up with the chat? I'm not. I'm keep trying to catch up with the chat, and then I'll share. Cheryl sending you love and good vibes. Oh, you're working on my shelves? Thanks. They're going to go right there. Y'all can't see, but I'm getting, because these are gym shelves, and so now I need work shelves to put up some more stuff because I have stuff in boxes. Both friends are here. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Hey, Carolyn. Aretha says her non-scale victory is leg press 130 pounds and did 100 presses. Holy mackerel. That's like doing squats. That's probably more than doing squats. 130 is definitely more than just my upper body weighs, which technically is kind of all I'm squatting. So that's a great non-scale victory. You're getting strong, Aretha. I love that. Do you find that as you get stronger and you build your core that it helps your balance too? I know you've had balance issues. How's that going? I do try to catch all the videos, but I don't catch them all. And I don't think I've heard you talk about I know I've seen you've been going to the gym and stuff, but I'm curious how your balance is doing. If you don't mind sharing. Sorry. Tia said she would wear 2 different earbuds hooked to 2 different devices, left earphone, right ear, iPad. You can do it. Do that? I guess I could do. Can I? 2 earbuds from the same ear, but like that even matters, guys. I have so many pairs of earphones. It's not even funny. I have a Bose pair of earphones, Anchor pair of earphones, Alexa pair of earphones, a Samsung pair of earphones. And then actually, Richard, I got them Soundpeats earphones, them over-the-ear earphones that he did a video on. They were on sale and he had a coupon code to give with them. I wear them more often than anything, believe it or not. But can you use the same? We'll have to talk about that to you. Well, let's not get me distracted right now about that because I might want to do because I want to hear her and the music, and I'm afraid. Oh, or maybe I could wear them silly sound peats that I was just talking to play the music because they're a air earbud, like they don't go in your ear; they're through the air. We'll talk. Okay, we'll think. Yes, fun shelf, more fun shelf, more fun shelves for more fun stuff. I'll have to show you. Your balance is getting better, Aretha. That's great. I was curious about that because my balance was not good years ago, and it is much better now. And I thought all the balance was the problems in my head, and a lot of it has been fixed by a stronger core. So I'm glad to hear that that's working for you as well. Tia said non-scale victory. She did push-ups on her toes instead of your knees this week. Yes, ma'am. That's good. You're getting strong too. Working out with coach enough, you just start building muscles, and then the muscles start being able to push you up. It's great. Just what all of our triceps are going to be huge after the tricep dip chow. I'm so excited. Upper arm strength for women is something that a lot of us are lacking. And it's so important as you age to be able to do basic everyday things. Pick things up, put things down, put up clothes. Anyway, so yeah, go Tia, right? Woo-hoo. Oh, so you use two different devices with two different earbuds. I don't know if my OCD could do that. That just almost triggered my OCD. Like, I can't. What? I know there are people out there who can wear two different socks. Your pal Misty's not one of them people. There's people that can wear two different shoes. Nope. Can't do it. Even if it's the same shoe. It could be like, okay, correction. Even if it's like the same style in two different colors. Oh, as an example, I have mini Ultra shoes, Altra. I say that word weird, but that's the name brand. People have asked me to clarify that a couple times. But I wear the Ultra shoes. And I have like two colors of Lone Peak 6. But I wouldn't wear a green and an orange one. I couldn't. Nope. I don't know. I have to think on it. I don't know why that triggered me. You're getting that upper arm strength lifting a little baby all over the place. But hey, however you get that upper arm strength, and you need it and you want to keep it. So, and then you can flex muscles. It's really fun. All right. Thanks for stopping by, Aretha. Glad you got to get a little infectious laughter. So here's what happened last week as part of my non-scale victories was I closed out that other apartment. It's done. Finished. Turned in the keys. Don't ever have to go back there again. And the next day when I woke up, like that Thursday, I woke up and I still feel a little silly about it, but I felt like a whole new person. And I also felt lost and a little bit confused and like I was drifting without an anchor. And then I was talking to my mama about it, and I was talking to Kirsten. And Coach said something. Kirsten said something. Sorry, y'all know I call her Coach, whatever. Coach said something that really struck is that basically what I saw as safety was a trap. This is a trap. I mean, I'm a big Star Wars fan. How did I not know it was a trap? But basically, what I thought was an anchor keeping me in a safe place was a weight holding me down about to drown the ship. And I could feel it, but I was having trouble doing anything about it. And so I tried to get real healthy to do something about it. And then that still didn't work. And I just had to get out of there. And it's been weird though. It's been like I'm in this time warp. Like, so I don't know if this, I don't know if this is true for anybody. I don't know. I feel silly saying that I'm happy because I haven't been like unhappy, but I guess I have been more unhappy than I could even realize or admit. But like time goes so fast. The last 5 days have gone by so fast. Where did they go? They've gone by so. It's like I'm sucked in a time warp. Like everything is happening. So it's like when you're happy, life goes faster. Slow down. Let me enjoy it. Now I'm here and I'm having a gosh darn. Yeah, I said it right. I even had to recheck. I'm having such a good time, but it's going so fast. Like poof, it was Saturday. And then Saturday, all of a sudden, it was time to walk again. I was late to the live stream with Derek Saturday night because I honestly didn't realize it was 7 o'clock. Because somehow what I thought took like 2 hours to eat, go to Costco and Kohl's was like 4. But the thing is I was doing stuff for about 4 hours before I even did that. What was I doing? What? It felt like 30 minutes after workout before I went and met Amy. It's happening so quick, and now I want it to slow down because I am enjoying it so much. But and then it's like, whose life am I living? I'm living my life. I went to the Kroger because I'm on Zoloft. It's not a secret. I take an antidepressant anxiety medication because after my dad died, I couldn't cope. So anyway, I went to the Kroger to get it filled. I've been going to the H-E-B because it's closer and it's got everything. So I'm like, well, my script's already at a Kroger. I'll just get it filled at the Kroger. It's literally across the street. It's not that much farther. I mean, if you hit the lot, it may take you 3 extra minutes. If you don't hit the lot, maybe 30 extra seconds. But still, I went to the Kroger and I walked in the Kroger and there were clothes and like name brand shoes. Like what is it was like I walked into a Walmart or probably a Target. It was a little bit nicer. Everything is so nice and clean over here. The area that I came from was just, I mean, no harm, no foul. It wasn't a great area. But I didn't mind it. I didn't think anything of it. But now that I've moved, I'm like, where am I right now? And why do I love it so much? Why is it so much fun? Why is it so clean and bright and airy and everything's just going really well? So, anyway. Tia says it's 1 hour. I'll forget as soon as I start sweating. Oh, Mike's here. Hey, Mike. I actually looked up your cookie recipe, Mike, because I bought some one of the sugar-free cake mixes, and I know the recipe's technically Christy Davis as well, or that's where you got it from. And I follow Christy Davis. I have for a long, long time. I almost made some today, but I need a hand blender or a hand mixer or a stand mixer or any of those things. I don't have any of them. I have an immersion blender. I don't know if I can make it work with that. I may still try at some point. Anyway, we almost did that today, but I didn't. Tracy's here. And Tracy says it is 6:06 at 9 a.m. So weird. 9 a.m. For those of you who have not met Tracy, Tracy is in Australia. And her time zone is how many hours is that? 15 hours and 30 minutes ahead of mine. Which I did not know was a thing. I thought all time zones were in hour-long increments. I didn't know there was half-hour ones. It's crazy to me. It's still so crazy. Like, it's okay to me that people are 6 hours ahead of me, but it really just throws off my whole game every time I see Tracy, knowing that I'm happy to have you here. Please come back every time, every Monday. Please be here, Tracy. But it's just my game is thrown off every time I have to think of you being some hours and 30 minutes. I'm glad you have to come here instead of me figure out where you are, because I feel like that's easier. Hey, Ron, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. People saying hi, 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 good day, good day. Oh, Mary says I deserve it. Thanks, Mary. That's what I've been told, is that this is my life. I'm living it because I earned it and I love it and it's super fun. And I got a place that I could work out without the dogs, and then I ended up working out outside without the dogs. I'm down a lot of pant sizes, a lot of shirt sizes. I did 200 weighted squats after being sick, which was impressive because there was one day that about 15 minutes into the workout, no, it's probably about 25 minutes because you normally do it about halfway through. Probably lasted longer than I thought. But we were doing the squat challenge and I had to be like, peace out. I cannot bend over one more time. Or else I was going to lose my mind. I don't know what was happening. I appreciate that. Tracy says she'll be here whenever she can. She loves seeing my smiling face. I appreciate that, Tracy. We're in my new place, Tracy. I don't think you've been here since I've been at the new place, but that's what I've been talking about, is the new place. Ooh, a cheesy carnivore lasagna? That sounds good. I like lasagna. I actually just got some real good foods. I scored it. Kroger. While I was there, I was like, they have clothes, for goodness sake. Let me see what else they have. I had to walk around for a minute to see what all Kroger had. It's a Kroger marketplace. And I know most of y'all are going, Misty, I don't have Kroger. I know. I'm sorry. But I do have Kroger's, and mine was just like a regular grocery store. And this was like a Walmart. It had houseware. I mean, I could have got a trash can and a summer dress and some flip-flops from Skechers and some real good foods, like the brand name. Anyway, so they have a lasagna bowl. I got it. I haven't tried it yet, though. I like to have real good foods. I don't know if anybody else who does keto or low carb eats that brand. I know some of you do. I know Mary does. I know Cheryl's tried a few things. I really like them. And so I like to get some of their like enchiladas or chickens on those days where I don't want to eat, but I know I should eat. And so if it's something easy, maybe I can eat it and just heat it up in the microwave. And normally I don't have anything wrong with the microwave. I just normally don't use it because I use the air fryer for everything. But on some days, it's just easier to pop it in the microwave, have it do everything. You don't got to think. You don't got to remember. It'll just work itself. And so I like having those on hand. So I got lasagna bowl, like a braised beef and cauliflower mash, and then some of their enchiladas, like a cheese enchilada and a ricotta cheese enchilada. Anyway, I'm excited to have them in case I need them one day. Yeah, and there's no Kroger in Australia. I know. There's no Krogers in a lot of the places in America, too. So, but maybe y'all can relate where you have one type of store, and then evidently that store has a plus market somewhere where it does everything. Carolyn says, your dad makes some bomb keto lasagna with low-carb tortillas. Oh, I bet that is good. I've even seen where people use like ham slices or turkey slices or chicken. I think chicken especially, because that's basically what Real Good Foods does in a lot of their stuff too, is they use like slices of the meat as layers. Ooh, but those low-carb tortillas are good. I got the small ones, and I was talking to my mom. She asked me if I had gotten them. I said, yes, I like them. I had little tacos in them. And she said that my stepdad likes to use them as like hamburger buns. So like a smash burger in between, not a smash burger, like a burger quesadilla. I'm going to do that. I haven't done it yet. I was going to do it this weekend, actually. I was going to go over to Amy's and swim. And then I remembered that I am still healing. And even though all my sores are covered, there's still technically open wounds. And if any of that salt water got in there, I would die. So we're not doing that. But I am going to try that. And I think it'll be really good that way because they're like those little zero carb. I don't know if y'all have seen them from Mission. I actually got the sun-dried tomato basil ones, I think, to give them a different flavor. So we'll see how it goes. Friend, you don't have a Kroger. I don't know what the other it's another brand too. Like there's another store that is also Kroger. Is it Myers? That's also Kroger? I don't know. Janine, you only have Walmart? No other places to grocery shop? That doesn't seem fair. I mean, I guess it's good. At least it's a Walmart. It has a lot of stuff. There's a lot of my favorite stuff, actually. Walmart does pretty good by me. I don't really have any complaints. You love the minis low carb shells? Yeah, they're such a good size. Like they're just like a little party size. Fred Meyer's. Yeah. I was close to that, right? Didn't I say something close to that? I already forgot what I said, but I felt like. Anyway, Fred Meyer's. Do you have one of those? I don't know. Anyway, mine was like a Super Plus store, which I guess, to be fair, so now, Janine, we need to know, is your Walmart a corner store? Or what do they call those? Corner markets? Hometown markets? Oh, no, I don't know what they're called. But I found out one day when I needed something from a Walmart that not all Walmarts are like a Walmart. Some Walmarts are like a grocery store. Did y'all know that? Y'all have those? Why am I talking about Walmart on a Non-Scale Victory live stream? What happened? How did we get here? What's going on? It's fine. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm having such a good time. I'm all over the place. Harris Teeter is apparently owned by Kroger. I'm so glad we don't have that one because I don't want to say that. I mean, I do. I want to say it over and over and over again. But that's such a silly name for a store. I'm sorry. It's a grocery store. Like, how are you supposed to know what that is? Well, I guess that's like in Louisiana, too. They call things like Simone's. It's Simons. They don't know how to pronounce words. It's supposed to be French. It is, but whatever. You have a super Walmart. Okay, good. So you can get clothes and household goods. You can get everything. What else do you need, Janine, other than a Walmart, I guess? Options would be nice. I mean, I'm with you. Super Walmart. Yeah, it's basically like a super Walmart. It's a super Kroger. You called it the Hairy Teeth. Yeah, it's a bad name. It's such a bad name. Oh no, you have them in Charlotte. I'm gonna have to go take my picture in front of one when I come visit. And then I'll send it to you, Carolyn. That's a funny name. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I guess they're apparently owned by Kroger too. I mean, I guess Kroger. What kind of name is that? Anyway, let's talk about grocery stores. Let's talk about Non-Scale Victories. Who else out there? Who has Non-Scale Victories? I know we heard from Mary. We heard from Tia. Fran, you got a Non-Scale Victory this month? Either one of you, Amy or Carolyn. Y'all got a Non-Scale Victory? Coach, what's your Non-Scale Victory for May? I know Carolyn's always killing me, Coach. That's like just a story of our friendship. That's why we're friends. You're getting a Super Dollar General. There's a Super Dollar General? What is a Super Dollar General? Even a regular Dollar General's already got like clothes and household and what's in it? A bigger one? Is it a Dollar General that's 3 times as big? Oh Lord, that's all y'all need. I got good coupons for you, Mom. Actually, we were on our way to, I have so many videos that I need to put out for y'all guys. I'm going to start filming here real soon because I'm feeling really good. So I'm going to start filming and putting them out. But I also have old videos where we went to the preserve and I made Amy stop because it was, what is it, Dollar Tree and Family Dollar? Because they're owned by the same people, they're side by side. Different stores in the same building side by side. Why for? Why? Why for? How come? What would you? The Dollar General has a grocery store in it. Like with produce? I mean, because they already have every canned good you could ever want. I feel like. Every canned good I could ever want. You have a Dollar General Market. Is that the same thing? Does that mean that they have a grocery store? Like with produce? So it is also a Walmart, but it's a Dollar General? Okay. That's weird. I mean, it's fun. It's great. It's so funny. You went to one with a market to share you? Okay, all right. Dollar General's going up in the world. I mean, hey, Dollar Tree's got what is it called? The extra spot. The hot spot? I don't know what it's called. The spot where things are $3 and $5. So I guess everybody needs new marketing stuff. Anyway, I didn't look at any of the clothes or shoes at the Kroger, but I thought that it was very interesting there. But this month I did I dropped enough weight to drop another pant size. And technically, and the reason I give that as a non-scale victory is because I didn't drop enough weight. My body is going through the time where it changes again. So if you've been following me long enough, I don't know if this is true for everybody, because I don't follow your trends like I follow mine, but my trend is I will lose a lot of weight and then I will hang out here. And then my body will change like I've lost a lot of weight, but I won't. And sometimes I'll gain. And then I'll look like I've lost 10 pounds. And then I'll lose 15. Which is really only losing like maybe 5 from where that whole process started. And then we do that again and again and again. So it's like I'll lose, maintain, gain, lose, maintain, gain, lose. It's just over and over and over. So I think we're about to be in a lose phase. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do a weigh-in here in a couple of days. Maybe I'll do a video about the weigh-in that I actually did at some point for y'all as well. It blew your mind. It would blow my mind too. It blew my mind when I walked into the Kroger and they had clothes and name brand shoes in there. It's crazy. It's new and fancy. Non-scale victory. Carolyn says she fit back into her smaller pants that you got into before you were pregnant. Nice. That is great. Getting back into them smaller clothes. I mean, you had a reason to gain a little bit, but we all understand that she's super cute. But that's great. Janine says that her non-scale victory is that the summer heat is actually nice instead of feeling like I'm going to melt and die. Amen, sister friend. Is that not the truth? I had no idea. I mean, it makes sense, right? You have all of this extra fat on your body because I know, Janine, you're like me. You've lost over 100 pounds. That's a lot of fat to lose off of a body, right? I used to be hot always. Like I would never be, they called me a big white polar bear because it could never be cold enough for me. I was never cold. Once, that was when my mom was going through the change and it's like 50 degrees in her house. And she comes out and she's like, it's hot in here. No, go back to bed. Stop it. I'm in pants and shirts and sweatpants and rolled up like a burrito. Stop it. Get out of here. If you touch that air conditioner, I'm going to hurt you. But other than like that time, normally you could not make it cold enough for me. Now I'm freezing all the time. After a workout, one reason that I immediately get out of those workout clothes is because my body starts to thermoregulation. I've been learning about that in my studies. But basically your body is like, you're really hot, you're going to sweat, but then you're sweating and that's what cools off your body. But I get real cold, but it is nice, especially here in Texas with like 100% humidity. It's hot and I'll be sweating, but then the sweat cools me off. And then I get a little bit too cold. We always kind of make fun of me on Sundays because I go in sweating and then I'm freezing cold while we eat breakfast. Like every Sunday I'm freezing cold. But it's fine because Amy has car warmers. And so we can turn on a car warmer if we get too cold on the way back. But yeah, it's so nice to not have the heat be such an impact. Because it used to be that you want me to just sit outside? do you know how hot it is? But fat keeps that heat in your body. It is good for that. That is one of the things that it is useful for. And that's why you can't have none, right? So with that less fat, it changes the thermodynamics within your body, and then that changes your thermoregulation and how you do that. Like, I had to learn why my body was doing that and why I was feeling so crazy. Because I asked Coach, I was like, Coach, why am I freezing after a workout? She's like, oh, and then I ended up learning about it. But that's what it is. It's thermoregulation, where your body's trying to cool your inner temperature off because you just had a really good workout. That's a great non-scale victory. Oh, it's a big word. It is a big word, but you got to learn about it to pass the test, I'm sure. She says she turns on her space heater when she gets home from a workout. That's crazy to me, and I could see that. There have been times where after the workout, I put on sweatpants for a little bit because I get real cold afterwards. And like I said, I can't stay in the clothes or else I'll freeze. Now, we'll see when it gets to be like 90 and 100 degrees outside. I might want to stay in the clothes for a minute to help me in my thermoregulation and my green workouts. That's what ACE calls it. They call it green workouts, which is basically code for working out outside. But there's so many benefits. That's not what we're talking about tonight. But there are a lot of benefits. Maybe I need to write these down. We want to talk about outside workouts. We want to talk about being what you thought was a safe place was actually a trap. We're definitely going to talk about that. Actually, most recently, I've been studying the skeletal structure in the muscles and how they all extension and flexion and how the body works. Body's amazing. And actually, surprise, I didn't actually tell you what made me ask you. So the other day in Fit Squad, our coach Kirsten will answer questions if we have questions. And so we've been talking a lot about form recently because it's been on my brain because I've been studying about form and the different planes of movement and things of that nature. And so for those of you who've been here, you know that I keep injuring my shoulders. Like, what is happening? Something I don't know why can I not get strong enough to keep my shoulders in a healthy place. And so I was reading about it, I was thinking about it, and I always talk about form. And it hit me the other day. I'm like, I have to be doing it wrong. There has to be something that I'm doing wrong in my form, and I don't know what it is. So I'm going to ask. So I did. And so we were going over the form, and sure enough, there's something that I'd been doing wrong the whole time. And that's probably why I kept injuring myself. So we have a plan, and we're going to work through it with smaller weights. Uh-oh, the 3-year-old gorilla's making noise up there. I'm going to work through it. And so even though technically that happened this month, it is kind of a non-scale victory of me being able to study for my personal trainer certification, also helping me come up with things that I need help with. It turns out my form was bad. I should have been doing more of an up than so far of a back. Anyway, I know that won't make sense to anybody except for the ladies on the Fit Squad who watch, but it's important to learn things, right? And so I like learning, and you don't have to learn it from the book. I'm going to share so y'all can hopefully learn some of it from me. You're going to Bunko. Good night. Win all the money, Mary. Win all the money. It'll be like $5, but win it all. Take all their money. I don't actually have any idea. Isn't it a card game? I don't even know what kind of game it is. I just know you play twice a month. So whatever. Good luck and win money. I know that's the goal, is to win other people's money. Don't be the biggest loser unless it's a good thing, or be the biggest loser. That could be fun too. Anyway, so non-scale victories for the month are smaller clothes again. We closed out on that old apartment that was indeed a trap when I thought it was a safe haven. was not. And now I feel like a free bird. Like I'm just happy to be here, happy to be with y'all, excited to do videos, excited to go back and show y'all some of the old videos that I did, excited to give y'all a better tour of the new place, like actually in a video where you can see things. Like there's so much going on. I'm so happy. It's there. It's the whole rest of my life ready to go. Let's do it. Like it's going to be great. I have no plans but it's funny because I feel like I've been obsessed for the last month with the other because I kept having to go there to clean up and clean out and all that kind of stuff. And it's been very frustrating and very heavy. And I didn't understand why until I was free of it. So I do want to say before I close, if you feel a really heavy weight in something that you think is secure, maybe try to look at it from a different perspective, because it may be a trap and you need out and you can't see it. And it took a different perspective from me to be able to see it. So I do just want to say that. I feel like it's a very important message, and I feel like somebody needs to hear it. And I don't know who that person is, but I feel like it's been laid really heavily on my heart. So just please remember that sometimes security isn't secure. Sometimes security is comfortable, but you don't live in your comfort zone. It's not always a healthy place to be. Push. So, yeah, Amy says her non-scale victory is all of her clothes are going to have to go bye-bye. Half what we did on Saturday when I was tucked into a time warp where we were both buying clothes that fit. I bought shorts. She bought new clothes. It's great. I mean, it's a good problem to have that none of your clothes fit. It's also a frustrating problem to have that none of your clothes fit. Thanks. Kirsten says she's so happy. I'm happy. I am. It's weird. It's like I was happy before, but I was weighted down in a way that I didn't even know and couldn't see. So, agreed. Great non-scale victories, everybody. Hello. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. We're just wrapping up for the evening, but if you have a non-scale victory that you'd like to share, please feel free to do so. Because they are important. Non-scale victories really are important because, well, just like I was saying earlier, you have those times where you gain weight, you maintain weight, you lose weight. It's always a flux. It's not a straight line for anybody. I mean, even people who have been very successful and lost the weight very quickly, still not a straight line. It's an up and down, and it's a sometimes go back and cha-cha and try one more time because that didn't work. Or you think you're doing something that's working by living in the same place, and that's not working for you. And you can't figure it out until you can see it from a different perspective. I know I'm back on that again, but I just feel like, oh, I'm sorry. Evidently the floor is not comfortable enough for Barnum today. We're going to just scratch at it until the carpet becomes comfortable enough, because there are 3 beds currently in this bedroom. And none of them, can y'all hear that? I don't know if it's as loud for y'all as it is for me, but it feels pretty loud. Anyway, so yeah, so those are some of my non-scale victories. I got out of a trap. I'm in lower clothes. I've done workouts, although it wasn't for the whole week. I've begun doing outside workouts, and I'm really enjoying it. We're all about comfort over here. We're all about comfort. And he's probably glad that Ruby's not in here right now, because Ruby's been testing him, boy. She gets real close real often. And he's not a real big fan of that, but he's doing better. I have so many cute pictures of them. They're really cute when they each have a window, because now I have 2 windows in my living area. And so one's behind the love seat, one's behind the couch. And so he most often has a couch and she has a love seat. But sometimes she'll get real brave and she'll come over and sit right next to him on the couch, like just face to face. And he just looks at me like, do you see her? She's still there. She's not moving. Can you come get her? Can you? Like he does not like it. And he's learning so well not to bark. Well, I mean, he's learning well. He's not doing good at it, but he's learning well. But he has this howl cry. Oh, oh, oh. It's like this horrible noise that he does so that he won't bark. But he's not barking. So we're learning. It's just a different, loud, annoying noise now that somehow he has learned to make instead of barking. So not sure if it's preferred at the moment, but one step at a time, one thing at a time. Anyway, I guess we're super comfortable there. So that means it's probably time to wind up, ending this live stream so that I can move and make him wake up and get out of that comfortable spot. Because I'm a punk. But let's see. Yes, comfort. He's a very Zeke knows all about comfort. That's Kirsten's dog and our Fit Squad mascot. Zeke knows about comfort. Barnum is real good at it. You can hear him. Yeah, it's so loud. It's so funny. Cheryl says that she is sending love and hopes everyone has a fantastic week ahead. And she hasn't said it, but she thinks you're amazing. And so do I. And I appreciate you being here. So we're a few minutes before 7 o'clock my time, but we're coming up on that hour. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here today. I will try to put out a video or two for y'all this week, including some updates. And then we'll be back next Monday, which I think we're probably going to talk about perspective on things and how your safety net might not always be the thing that you want to catch you, because sometimes your safe place is a trap. So that'll probably be our topic for next week, unless something heavier is put on my heart to talk about, or unless any of y'all have anything that y'all would like to hear me discuss, we can always add it. Thank you for sharing your non-scale victories, because it helps to remember little things that you don't think about, that as you go along and you hit that milestone, like having a collarbone. I was showing the girls my collarbone the other day. Actually, Sarah with Lose Weight, Sarah made a comment the other day about the fact that she had an arm pit, because now there is a pit to her arm. And you know what? I got one of them too. So, I mean, I didn't learn about it till this month, but I have an arm pit, and that's why it's called that, because it's supposed to be an area not full of fat. Anyway, it's small things like that are non-scale victories. I appreciate you being here to share yours. So like this video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, subscribe if you know how, and comment down below. What are your non-scale victories for May? And do you have any goals or anything that you're working on for the month of June? And until next time, I'll see you real soon. Have a great night, everybody.